What is up, my Supreme dogs? Luke John, all back with another Supreme related content video, and today we will be talking about the most anticipated, if not one of the most anticipated Supreme collaboration with Nike SB. I'll be giving my thoughts and opinions on what has been leaked, what has been confirmed from Drops GG, y'all gods. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get it. Let's do it. All right, y'all. I'll be super excited for this. So, in no particular order, we have the black colorway. I can imagine they're going to be pumping out a lot of numbers for the black and the white, just being how much more wearable they are, obviously. So if you're thinking about which one might be better to maybe go for, because there will be botters galore for all these colorways, 100%, keep that in mind. Black and white traditionally are made so much more in volume. But I love this black colorway. For one, the first reason is the quality of leather. All right. So, of course, another shout out to Drops GG. Look at this nice nubuck. Circling around 360 around the entire shoe. Obviously, we have the embroidered 94 and the embroidered back tab Nike on all of these colorways. But this material in particular, out of all of them, I really like. I think it's super, super short-haired, it looks like. So you should be able to see, you can kind of tell right here. Someone swiped their finger right here. So it's super short-haired. Nubuck. It looks nice quality, so it should last if you take care of them, just like anything. So that's one of the big reasons that I like it. And then secondly, obviously, right now I like kind of just wearing stuff that's more of a G thing. So like, I ain't trying to be that loud, and something like this, I love, you know, only ones who know will know a shoe like this if you're rocking it. I also really like this accent piece of the red sock liner. Without that, it'd be pretty basic, and Nike knows what they're doing, y'all, for real. They got their macros, they got their stats, their numbers, and what will draw in this case, Bulls fans, Michael Jordan fans, Bread fans, Chicago colorway fans. But of course, having that red hit, and with the red laces they show us here, it's going to draw in even more demand. And I really like this. I would just rock with the black laces. Just keep it minimal, super OG, relaxed, laid back. But the accent piece here with this red sock liner really distinguishes the shoe, and it makes it more of a standout, iconic shoe, you know, that I'd want for my shelf, or just to keep, you know, for the toe. Obviously, I always intend on wearing my sneakers, y'all. I ain't afraid to put them on feet at all. But yeah, I really like the materials here. I really liked the minimal take on this design, making it all black, and then also with this little hit of red, just to distinguish itself. You know, I think it's really cool. So I really like this colorway. It's one that I might possibly target because of the materials and kind of like the low OG vibe that I would think I'd achieve if I copped these. Next, we have a very interesting sneaker colorway in terms of materials. This is the only one out of the bunch that kind of sticks to this run-of-the-mill material that we've gotten plenty of times with Nike. And you see how it's shiny like this? So it does look like it's just that regular leather, hopefully premium leather. We don't know how plush it is. I'm going to hopefully cross my fingers big time. And pray that it is really nice premium quality. But man, I mean, colorway and aesthetic perspective alone, this is very clean, very wearable, almost dad shoe-esque, right? So I think they're going to be pumping out a lot of these because it's so wearable. And this quality of leather, I think, would probably be a lot easier to mass produce because we've seen this type of leather with Nike so often. So that's the only thing that worries me. This is the only one that's got this shine to it. If you're into the shine, which I mean I am too, I just question the quality of this shoe, because Nike's definitely trying to capitalize and make some dough, right? So this one would probably be an easier, I think an easier one to obtain on drop day as well, because the differentials in materials. So that might work for or against you. I don't know quite yet, but that's just what I've picked up on this. This is one I don't need. I don't really desire. So all right, next we have the Green Bay Packers colorway, and that's what I'm calling it because it reminds me of the Cheesehead State. which I do like Green Bay Packers because it's community owned, which is super dope. Everyone gets a little piece of the pie. But yes, this colorway, all these colored colorways are super dope. I love this furry. It's not super furry, but it's hairy suede, right, throughout all of these shoes. I absolutely love it. Super clean colorway, but this is just not as wearable. Sorry about that. But I still think it's super dope. It's not. I don't have any teams that have this colorway. But like I said, I love the quality of materials here as pictured. Hopefully they follow through with quality control and so on and so forth. But I'm digging it. If you got teams, if you're a Green Bay fan or local schools, college schools, what have you, or you just love these colors or one of them. I don't think they're going to make as many of these. Out of all of them, I don't think they're going to make as many of these because this is just a harder colorway to wear for the average person. Most people just wear blue jeans, maybe some khakis. But these you might have to take a little more thought into putting them on and making an outfit out of it. And Nike knows this. They got their numbers. Like I've said, they got their stats. So, all right, next. This is probably, it is 100% my favorite colorway out of all of them. But I probably, unfortunately, will not be going for it because the hype, they have been really driving hype for this. This is the first one we got out of all of them. And I was like, damn. Because, I'm a big Kobe Bryant fan, guys. So, you see, you can't see the poster behind me. But, I live the Mamba life, still do. But when he died, man, the hype just went out of control. And, again, love the materials here. Love the colorway, because at times, the Lakers jersey colorways would be like black and purple, right? Like super hard. So this is definitely like Lakers core purple. Like, I don't care. Nike knows what they're doing. They're definitely riding this Kobe Bryant Lakers hype train and capitalizing. I think they'll make a decent amount of this colorway, but I think it's going to fly because they've been pushing hype. We've gotten the most leaked pictures of this colorway than any others at this point, and obviously this is speculation, but because I'm a little too scared of, Mamba fans are everywhere now, and I think it's going to be a hard personal cop. So I do plan on picking these up, but probably for resale. But absolutely love the quality of these, love the colorway. I almost wanted them at first to do charcoal instead of black for the tongue, but I've warmed up to the black tongue. I just thought it would have maybe flowed better if they did a charcoal, like the same as that top toe box. But who am I? I didn't go to designer or art school. I'm just a homie off the streets, or hopefully never actually living on the streets, But yeah, absolutely love this colorway. Oh yeah, and we got this, right? So we have actually a little short video as well. It's just a super sick, dope sneaker, man. So absolutely love this colorway. Definitely need it, but I'm not going to be targeting it because they are driving demand way too high for this one, unfortunately. All right, next and final, we have this blue colorway. I think out of all the colored colorways here, this is definitely going to be the hardest to get. And why? Well, it's pretty obvious. It's blue and black and white. It's so wearable. A lot of people just wear jeans, like whether to work or out and about. Jeans are a go-to. It's like a universal go-to. This colorway, it's just so much easier to work with blue, white, and black like this. So, and it's a very clean colorway. It really is. It's a really nice looking shoe. So I think this one will be very hard to get. I think the purple one will be very hard to get. I think the Green Bay Packers or that mustard yellow one will be the easier one to get of the three. I think the white one will be the probably the easiest, hopefully, to get. Like, we're all talking probability. There's no guarantees on nothing, but this is a clean colorway. It's blue. Blue is so much more easier. It's fun, especially summertime. Blue hits, right? And this shade of blue, it's definitely a summer shoe. It's a nice one. But for me personally, I love this. I need this, but I'm not targeting it because I think they are definitely, they're going to sell out big time very quickly. And I think as of now, I'm going to be targeting the black colorway, low key, hopefully. I'm hoping they make a lot of stock because, like I said, generally and traditionally they make more white and black colorways, right? Because there's just always going to be more demand for a more wearable shoe. So I think this one with the really nice nubuck covering the entire shoe, the entire upper, is really nice. So I'm going to hopefully be targeting that. Overall, I think your best probability for going and to actually copying personal is this white colorway. I think they're going to be making the most of this colorway 100% more than any other. I could be totally off the mark there, but I mean, if I were trying to make some sales, max, I would probably pump this one out because it's super wearable, and it's almost as if they're maybe trying to attract the dad style. Like I said, it's kind of a dad shoe, just the color scheme. But yeah, like I said, it's either the white or this one. But again, I don't know how much they're going to be making of this colorway because they got their numbers and they don't want anything to sit. So there's always that. They want to cash out for sure. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I was just super hyped for this release. Give it a thumbs up if you guys like this kind of stuff. And until next Supreme video, see you dudes.